When your engine's running terrible in your car, do you pour sand in the tank? No, you pour engine cleaner because it fires like really well. You want to take a stunt car, you want to go on the side, you want to go fast, you want to jump. You got to have that car in perfect condition to be able to do all this stuff. This is what this knowledge does to our bodies. I wish everybody was here that's doing all this stuff could do this, because we can win the vibrational war real quick. This is what I think what we're doing. And that's my hope for being here. My purpose for speaking, I hope to be part of blossoming the 100th month. You could go to the automotive store and pay 90 cents a quart. You can go to Loha and buy an $800 little machine. You can juice oranges and coconuts. And it doesn't fool around. That is distilled liquid. Every urine book will say, even the science ones, urine is more sterile than distilled water. Because it's made by God versus made by machines, okay? So that fruit and vegetable juice, that's an ass kicker too. Okay, that was made by God also, whatever you want to call it. This is made by God. Go ahead.
Andrew, I understand that you may be moving here, so welcome. Is that for sure or no?
Well, that's what this trip is about. We're looking at property.
So if you do end up moving here with your lovely partner, Susie, if you maybe would consider working with Roland to create a large enough distiller that people could purchase in glass jars distilled water from you. There's a bit of technology in it.
Although first we have to convince Roland that he's not going to be killing people.
Right.
That is entirely what state of mind he's in right now.
Yeah. Can't you use something like a pressure cooker and just have the shit coming off and do it?
You can use something, yeah, I'm sure, like even Linus and Lena, they're used, like, maybe we can build one. I think there's definitely the minds here. The minds here understand that this is true. There's definitely the minds here to put together a big volume water distillery. Is that one of those alkalizing machines? I'm the only person that double filters it, and then whatever the pH is afterwards, it's adding alkaline drops, or taking them away, to bring up the pH balance. My concern with that is the alkaline drops are probably inorganic minerals, just like they'll tell you, hey, we've had the water study here, it's full of calcium, that's osteoporosis. No, it's all the fresh juice and all the hard work you're doing preventing osteoporosis. These minerals are there, but they won't differentiate.
It's not recommended to put distilled water in there.
Oh, it's probably awesome for. I mean, then they wouldn't have to do anything.
I mean, what's the importance of fasting or just going into either distilled water or fruit water? I mean, if I keep eating regularly, will it have the effect of just take some more time?
Yes. The trick is, I already told you about the hot flash. This guy from the 50s had a thing to do 7 or 8 times a day. That's why I said, I don't care if you eat steak and lobster, but 7 or 8 times a day, let a pound of it fall on an empty stomach. Now you can do that by a very simple schedule. Right when you wake up, your stomach's empty. Okay? Maybe 10 minutes before breakfast, your stomach, a little gap between there and there. If you're not eating at all, you're awake for 16 hours, so roughly every 2 hours, if you're fasting, you're doing still water, throw a pound there. But if you are eating, wanting 3 squares a day, right when you wake up, 10 minutes before breakfast, halfway between breakfast and lunch, 10 minutes before lunch, halfway between lunch and dinner, right before dinner, and then right before you go to bed. That'll be about 7 or 8 times a day. That's about a gallon.
But what's the big difference if there's some food in there?
It lands on that food and it doesn't as quickly and as easily burst out of it. If the stomach is empty, it just seems to, the hot flash is unbelievably noticeable and powerful. We know that it's cleansing you. Yeah, I'm sure you can eat. It's just going to happen slower. When the stomach is empty, it's got a chance to just knock out whatever stands in the way. When the food, there's a pile of food there, it kind of hits that, it mingles with it, and it works on that first, rather than anything else. Water distiller? No. I found mine at waterdistillers.com or American Water Distillers, the same guy. They're all pretty simple. They're just making steam and collecting. And they get into, oh, this one has pure stainless steel. There's one for 1300 that's all glass. And it's gorgeous. But you have glass tubes and glass condenser, heating elements covered with glass. That's probably the best one you can get. But this has a stainless steel. They say there's some chance that it can leach something out of the stainless steel. But like I said, even with a plastic one, I would drink that 1,000 times over. Maybe build the Agua or anything.
Speak up. Kenzie.
Oh, I was drinking distilled water when I was in California. But that's not real. Maybe that's just
How much were you drinking?
not enough.
You're going to saturate the body. 20 to 30 days, if you put the exact stream pedal to the metal, all your urine, it's the most powerful solvent. It's way more solvent than this. And then, okay, one time through, right? Your urine is more powerful than this. Think about if you're urine fasting. If you're looping it 20, 30, 100, 1,000 times, when you're urine fasting, you'll be like, oh my God, I gotta drink it. It's like 7, 8, 9 times a day in this. I gotta drink it again. That gets your urine, even if you've been eating hamburgers for 10 years straight, on average, 5 days of looping it, it becomes rainwater clear. Okay? Maybe 3 days, you've got a better diet, maybe 7 days, if you've just been the worst eater, smoker, drinker that there is. Always though, first thing the body will do is clean up the blood system, and the evidence of that is when you start getting rainwater clear urine. Then it starts going to town on all the other aging causes.
If anybody has done Master Cleanse, which I've done, I added urine to that formula, and it's a good combination. The Master Cleanse really cleans you out, so 10 days of Master Cleanse, I did it with urine as well, and I thought it was better.
Yeah,
And I felt after 10 days, I felt no desire to eat, it's more I enjoyed food. I didn't feel like I needed to eat.
Yes, the voice inside your body. That's the other beauty about this, where I tell you you can eat steaks and lobster. All the garbage in your body inside your The garbage in your body has a voice. There's a layer of dirt, and then there's creatures that grow and live off that dirt, and then there's creatures that come and live off those creatures. They want you to keep shoving down the garbage. And so you can just keep putting this down, and it will slowly erase those jobs. Their cumulative voice will slowly be diminished, and your cravings for excitotoxins and cooked food will go down naturally on their own.
Or just urine, you don't get the
Yeah, or just urine, yeah.
And the volume of the urine is not a problem. Are we going to avoid that much taking of the volume enough to
Yes. It comes right back to simplicity. You don't have to think about that. All of us right now could never leave this room, and 30 days later, we'd all look like children. Not that small, but we could just stand right here, as long as we each had a glass, and we just keep moving it, and we would all watch each other slowly grow younger. We watch our hair, that's gray, turn back to the original color. Balding spots come back in. As long as the hair follicles aren't dead, your hair will come back. What's survival stories? Survival stories. I did a reverse Google. I was like, okay, now this can't be true. I want to find out if a man gets sick from drinking urine. A woman dies from drinking urine. There's no stories out there like that. All that pops up on the Google machine is man survives on island by drinking urine. Woman survives 18 days in earthquake level by drinking urine. Father and daughter trapped on an island for months from a shipwreck. Months. They didn't dare to drink their own pee, so they drank each other's.